To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Beck. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's got the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
So Northwestern's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Here's the pressure. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Martin. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. Runs through the tackle. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Reading the option, it's Child. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. And the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Running inside, it's Martin. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's in open space downfield. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. Might have a chance. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Connection to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. There he goes. Janging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Catch is made at the 15. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He's got him. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second. Maybe a crease. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab on the left side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. Fighting off the defender. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Flips it out on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking for space. It's Hansen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's a give to Peoples. Makes it past the marker. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to throw, it's Childs. Looking for a big play. He's got it down the field. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. Northwestern will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Plucks it out of the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Fires quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Here comes the heat. Finds his man open. Touchdown, Wildcats! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And that's exactly what the offense...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So a drive there of 85. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Makes the grab. It's Hansen. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Still running at the 40. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the Pitt Panthers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Childs. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Martin.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big play. And incomplete on the deep ball. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
He's got it on the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air, it's Childs. Takes the easy one to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw it. Right on the money. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. It's a draw. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down? On the ground with the counter. Plows through the defense. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. It's Beck. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Wallace.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down. They just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Nittany Lions will punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man out of the backfield. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking for a man. It's Childs. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Northwestern will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The run inside. It's Wallace. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, if everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and 11. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Going to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running the red zone, it's Hansen. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air, it's Beck. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record at Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Penn State. And they turn it into a defensive score. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Bush. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quick release by the QB. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the single back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Off play action. Makes a catch. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. It's complete to the left. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fires to the wide out. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll go back to the ground. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Childs. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David